Lee and young Rufus will take on the Derby Trail.
Well, he goes around at Moonee Valley in the Australian Derby on the 16th of this month, and then all being well we'll go to Sydney on the 12th of June for the New South Wales Derby at Harold Park, and perhaps on to Brisbane.
And that's all in sport, Brian.
OK, Rob, thanks a lot, and we'll have Anne with the weather, and following that, an Aussie assault on US snorers.
$120,000 Goodwood handicap in Adelaide next week following his victory in today's Wangoom at Warrnambool. The Wangoom is regarded as the new market of the West, and Knight of Oscar, trained on the track, became the first sprinter in a decade to win the race in successive years.
Miss into the straight. Knight of Oscar's kicked away. Straight Grey's under pressure near the inside. Fairy won the outside. Magic Heights well beaten from Lord Pake and Urbane. Knight of Oscar at the 100 under the whip. Straight Grey the rail starting to challenge. Knight of Oscar goes for his second. Wangoom, he's got it, won the local champ. Knight of Oscar's going to win by a length to Straight Grey. Third Fairy won from...
And he started at 8-1. Straight Grey Sevens. Fiery won 9-2. Favoured the Quadrella today on 4-3-2-1. And that paid $1,514.50. The daily double, 4-2, $20.95, and the extra double on 3-1, also $20.95. And whilst Knight of Oscar is the hero in Warrnambool tonight, the town's favourite horse, Gallywood, is a definite starter in tomorrow's grand annual steeplechase. After yesterday's fall in the Briley, it was feared the 9-year-old wouldn't be fit to defend the race he won last year. But after a swim this morning and a veterinary examination, the gelding was given the all-clear.
Gallywood was the principal player amongst the three horses who came to grief at the final fence in yesterday's Briley steeple. The gelding's trainer, Jocker Bailey, expressed his concern immediately after the event, but remained optimistic.
He's got a little nick on a tendon, but it only seems superficial. At this stage, it looks all right. I'll just go to the beach in the morning and work on the beach and swim.
The therapy has worked, and tomorrow the 9-year-old will be up for his third crack at the Grand Annual.
Australian squash star...
Sport has not kept pace with thoroughbred racing and harness racing, a fact borne out by TAB figures and attendances.
For some reason, you know, the trot suffered as the red ots, and the greyhound suffered as the dish lickers and what have you. I think we are growing out of that, and we've got to keep growing out of that and upgrading the sport in the public's opinion.
Collins' appointment means he'll be forced to step down from his position on the Harness Racing Board, but he says his race-calling duties won't be affected. He's convinced greyhound racing can be sold to the general public, citing the consistent performances of greyhounds as providing a more profitable form of betting than its competitors. He says the future of the sport could be in syndication, which has already proven a bonanza for both the gallops and harness racing.
The upgrading of the ability, the standards of greyhounds have got to, and the bloodlines must be rapidly improved from overseas, and I think syndication has got to come into greyhound racing, and I think it will.
Meanwhile, the second day of the Warrnambool Carnival featured the running of the Wangoom Handicap today, which local galloper Knight of Oscar was attempting to win for the second year in a row. Here's how Brian Martin saw the finish.
Knight of Oscar in front with 200 metres to go from Fairy Wand, and Straight Grey battling on, then Lord Pake and Urbane and Regal Lord. Knight of Oscar in front of Straight Grey. He's trying to win his second. Wangoom, Knight of Oscar, and he's going to get it. Knight of Oscar kicking away from Straight Grey. Knight of Oscar wins the Wangoom again. A length and a half Straight Grey, a half third is Fairy Wand. Norgwin misrattled home from Lord Pake.
Yes, Knight of Oscar succeeding in making it 2 in a row, starting at 8-1. Fairy Wand, the favourite, at 9-2. The daily double, 4-2, $20.95. And today's Quadrella, 4-3, 2-1, $1,514.50. Tonight, Greg, that's all from the sports desk, but of course tomorrow all roads lead to the Bull.
That's right. Good to have you back, Peter.
Nice to be back.
Caught up with all the odd jobs at home?
I've done everything.
Fantastic.